Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Fiscal Philosophy YouTube channel. Medical Properties Trust stock has been on a little bit of a hero's journey this last month, and I think it's with good reason. Basically, it looks like it's a combination of the market realizing that the fear was a little bit overblown, and some of the shorts, the smaller ones at least, starting to cover their short positions. This could be the start of a beautiful squeeze. However, a short squeeze like GameStop or AMC, not necessary to make your money on this play, as I do believe that this is undervalued substantially simply based on the balance sheet and where it trades in comparison to that balance sheet. But just because I have shares in this stock and I have a high conviction in it doesn't necessarily mean that it's right for you or for anybody else. Generally, over the last decade, Medical Properties Trust has traded at valuations between 1.2 and 1.7 times their book value, meaning $1.20 and $1.70 for every dollar worth of equity on their balance sheet. Now, you could argue that that's a premium valuation that's only justified by really low interest rates. However, I only started to really get interested in this stock once it hit roughly 80 cents on the dollar as far as valuation. Basically, in addition to being a discount to the normal valuation level for this REIT, it's also straight up just a discount on the assets. And since then, the stock has fallen to a mere 30 cents on the dollar for the assets in the company. A return to book value would be around a 3x, and a return to normal valuation levels that we've seen over the last 10 years would be around a 4x. Now, just to be clear, I am not stating that I think it's going to just suddenly 3x or 4x necessarily, but I do think if you combine this basically 70% discount on the price of the stock with the fact that it's over 30% sold short, although this could be a little bit different now as I believe some shorts have started to close their positions. Even the Fintel data, which is quite out of date, which was at closer to 35%, is down to 33.5%. So it does seem some of the shorts are no longer comfortable holding open short positions here. I'm just saying, if you combine this unique value proposition, the 70% discount on the assets, with this high level of shorting, you could see something pretty interesting happen with the stock price. And it could be like a coiled spring and happen a little bit more rapidly than it might play out otherwise. But even if the price recovery is a bit more gradual, I would be happy with the recovery happening over the course of a couple years. And I still think it would provide a pretty beefy return on my investment, especially when you consider anything like options premiums or dividends that you might collect along the way. And right now, they do pay out a pretty hefty dividend. While it's always possible that they could cut dividends more during this challenging time in order to preserve capital, the last time they cut their dividend, back during the financial crisis, they did end up eventually rebuilding it bigger than ever before, and the stock price recovered bigger and better than ever before. I think if you also add in the drama that MPW is suing the short reporters in federal court for a, quote, short and distort campaign, that this has the makings of an interesting little Wall Street drama. Now, this is good for my content, but it's also a very rare thing, I think, for a business that's being shorted to sue the people who are releasing the reports containing what they consider to be false and misleading information that's causing people to either sell out of the stock or also partake in short selling of the stock. Ultimately, I think that is one of the more interesting angles, and I have actually released 2 videos about that already, so definitely make sure you check them out. Ultimately, I think I'm going to continue to hold my shares and also slowly continue to average into the stock over time as this recovery plays out. But, you know, different people out there might have different strategies. That's just what I plan to do at the moment. Also, thanks for watching, and I apologize for the potato level audio quality. I did not pack a specific microphone, so you're just getting what I have on the laptop by default while I'm in the Philippines on a little vacation. But I'm still following this stock as it's one of my larger investments. Make sure you subscribe if you like the video and hit the thumbs up to help me out in the algorithm. See you later, everyone.